It's coming home, it's coming home, it's coming, football's coming. Oh, wait, what's this? Hey, guys, it's coming, guys, it's coming home, it's coming, it's coming home, it's coming. Okay, look. There's so much stuff to discuss. But so basically, so guys, look, I will post my vlog in full tomorrow. So I did the whole thing, filmed everything. So I literally just got back just now because basically I'm based in a small place called Bonn near Cologne, and this match was in like Gelsenkirchen. So late night hacks and everything. But I'll because I don't want to spoil everything. So basically, I'll basically post the whole vlog experience and everything. But what I'll say though is they may be relegated. Beautiful stadium. That stadium is freaking amazing, bro. That's Schalke home stadium, a thing of beats. Just a shame that they got relegated, but that stadium is incredible. Absolutely incredible stadium. Beautiful stadium. But yeah, we'll get there. And yeah, English fans are interesting. That's what I'll say. English fans are interesting, and I thought there was almost going to be a fight between some Serbs and some English people. So it was crazy, man. So look, so guys, a lot to discuss it because we need to talk about England. That's performance. We need to have a Foden discussion. We need to have because guys, I'm actually fed up with this whole Foden thing, and I think it's ready for us to have some hash rights about Foden.
I thought it was the English Zidane though. Like he said he's the English Zidane.
Shout him.
We'll talk because honest, I think I'm actually fed up. It's a time for us to have some harsh truths. So there's that, and then we're going to talk about Bellingham. Let's have a Bellingham discussion. Are we still going to hit on him? Kane, and talk about Saka as well. So lots of stuff to talk about and everything. So look, guys, it's a late night one. Shout out to, if you're in England, I don't know how you're still awake, but it is what it is. But shout out to my East Coast peeps, my West Coast peeps, and my vampires in across the pond, man. So let's look at just the England performance overall, man. So let me just hit my stream market. And guys, shout out to everyone in here. Remember, guys, sending those jobs and the bins, man. Those jobs and super chats helps your boy out, man. Thank you for the jobs and super chats, guys. So I'm just going to talk about the performance. So here's the thing, guys. Let's change this up. There are two ways to view this. One way is they won, and it's all about momentum. It's all about building momentum. And many teams that win tournaments, they start off slow. So guys who start off slow tend to win tournaments. So I think for England, that is the good thing where you won the game. You haven't sort of, excuse the term, shot your load. You haven't actually just peaked. You're not even coming anywhere to peaking. And when you look at past tournaments, many teams that win tournaments, they start off slowly. Germany in 2014, they started off slowly. Spain, they lost freaking Switzerland in the opening game. So Team France in 2018, in the group stage, they were not good. They were not good in the group stage. Argentina lost to freaking Saudi Arabia. So that is something positive that England can say that, you know what, we start off like we're starting off slow, we got the win, but at least we can now build momentum. That's the good news. Now for the bad news. That team ain't winning no Euros, bro. No, they're not. And I can see where a better team is going to beat these guys. Like, it's talented, but I can just say, no. There is just a certain core to this team that's like, bro, you're playing. I know it's the first game. The lack of creativity was shocking. There's still many systemic issues within this team. And I think, because the beauty is that, guys, I know it's weird, watching a game for real, especially when you have like a bird's eye view without any of that crap commentary, you see so much. And just viewing it, I'm like, there's a lot of talented stuff around for England, but this team is just missing a particular identity. And it's not really down to Southgate. I just think it is just what it is. And I just feel that this team, just mentally wise, I see guys that can maybe go far, can do things. I don't see winners here, bro. Because I just don't see that. I think this team lacks that cutting edge. And I think we'll even get your boy Kane. So that's this. So look, as a performance, the performance was garbage. Like, first, England were good for the first 20 minutes. For the whole of that second half, they were garbage. Like, Serbia could have easily scored. Now, yes, Kane scored a header, and we're going to get to Kane. But you could, because even in the crowd, you could tell that people in the crowd were actually frustrated. You could hear the frustration within the crowd. And guys are like, please, let's just go over the line. But it was also weird how England just completely, they had possession of the game. Then the second half, they just lost their way. They completely lost their way completely, man. So, AK, talk to me, man. Just overall England performance before we get into specifics with Foden and all those dudes.
Yeah, first of all, well, shout out to you doing it at a very uncomfortable time, the hangout. But
I just,
yeah,
and
shout
also,
out to you.
so guys, so sorry, very quickly. So people said, oh, why didn't I postpone it to tomorrow? I also have tickets, hopefully, for Austria, France.
Yeah, and
In Dusseldorf. So,
Are
by the
you,
time I get France,
are you sure you want to see Mbappe flop though?
yeah,
Are you
because
sure-
we
that's
No,
not
maybe,
gonna look
apology,
right.
maybe
The
this
apology,
is my
allow
master
him.
plan to
Yeah.
go there, so I wouldn't have to do a post match. So
Right.
you know,
I see. I would be.
so AK,
Yeah.
talk to me. England performance.
yeah, I mean, we needed to have it today because tomorrow we might have an Mbappe discussion. So
I mean, to
Yeah.
be fair, for some people it already is tomorrow.
Oh,
yeah,
true.
yeah. Technically, for you, it is tomorrow. So
Yeah.
yeah, but overall in the game, I thought for 20 minutes England were very good. They had possession. They were creating chances, and the likes of Saka, Bellingham were playing very, very well. And then what happens after that? They scored a goal, and then Serbia they just give all the possession to Serbia. Like even like the second part of the first half, Serbia didn't do much, but you could already see the tide turning because Serbia started to gain in possession, in territory in the game. And the second half, I just felt like physically Serbia just won the 50-50s, won the duels, and they did England up. They did England up in that second half. But defensively, the likes of Gehi, he was very good. Trippier was pretty good defensively,
Yeah.
and Pickford made an important save. So
I thought Rice played very well.
yeah, Rice as well.
I think Rice is going to be very important for England, man. He's probably, I think Rice is going to be one of England's most important players.
Yeah, he was very good too defensively. But I know I don't like judging it off the first game because we a lot of things can happen in the first game. But if this is the same sort of team that comes, the issue is not about momentum. It's about balance. And you could see even in that first half, there was no left side. There was no left side.
Sorry, HH, can you bring up Jack's comment? Jack's comment just now, like that literally summarizes the game. Just Jack in the
Yeah, that's a good one right there.
That's
That's
a
wild.
good one.
That's
No,
wild.
but see,
Sorry, go ahead,
no. You see, like AK, that point is literally my entire Foden section. That is
Yeah,
my entire Foden. Like my entire Foden section is about England when we were playing with only one side. And funny, that one side was what led to the goal. Because I
yeah,
think that we're gonna have to talk about Saka as well. But let me just say it because there's so
yeah.
much I need to talk about Foden.
Yeah,
Continue.
I'll get onto Foden later. I have a lot to say. I have a full.
Yes.
I have a Foden dissertation. To expand upon in this show. But overall, bro, the team they weren't great. They were poor in all sense. And at the end of the day, the most important part is the win.
Yeah.
But seeing what the likes of Germany, Spain, even Italy did yesterday, I felt
Mm.
like England needed some sort of statement. Like, we're here, we're the second best.
But hold on, AK, do you though? Remember, this is a tournament. And it's not about how well you play in the first game or second game. It's how well you build up. Because really, you want
Correct.
to save your best performances onto the quarters, semis, and final.
But even then, like, think about it. In the last three tournaments, say 2018, we knew that England team coming into the tournament was quite shaky, and they started shakily. But 2020, the Euro 2020, it wasn't a shaky performance like this. It was a 1-0, but it was a controlled 1-0.
Yeah.
They showed that they were better than the Croatian team at that time. And then in 2022, they won 6-2 against, I know it's Iran, but still they won. They scored 6 goals. So maybe I might be overanalyzing here, but I thought they needed to come up at least not like even a like a dominant performance, a controlled performance. That was my issue. The second half was just chaos.
Yeah.
It was end to end. Serbia were attacking misplaced passes. England were attacking misplaced passes. And what summarizes this England team up the best is when this team needed control, they took off Trent Alexander-Arnold and put on Conor Gallagher. So that tells you everything.
RDS, talk to me, bro. Just
Sorry,
the
yeah.
general performance.
Apologies, because I'm working. That's why it's still late to me. So I was going to dip in and dip out. Again, first 20 minutes wasn't too bad. First 20 minutes wasn't too bad. England looked good. I'll keep it in the fairness of England. To be honest, I think this is more on the manager and a tactical setup, because I think anyone watching the game after about 45 or whatever minutes would have realized that, okay, England are clearly going down the right side. It's so one-sided now, and Serbia figured it out. So like, well, okay, they're only going down this side. We don't obviously have to focus on the left side, because the left side is dead. To be honest, the whole Trippier and Foden thing didn't work. I'd have probably put on, if Shaw was fit, I'd actually put on Shaw for Trippier, and then probably you would have brought something like Anthony Gordon or whatever, because Anthony Gordon's much better on that side than Foden is. We're going to talk about Foden later, because I'm not going to hear City fans now. I'm really not going to hear City fans saying this. No. It's not a thing. I get that you can be really good with your club and country, but the disparity is bad. You know, like some of you have to call it out. Like, wow, Weghorst today is I mean, this dude is this dude could not lace Vinny's boots. But at the end of the day, he's more clutch for his country than Vinny is.
These are facts.
These are the facts. These are the facts. You know, so if you get it done, you get it done. You know, so at the end of the day, Foden is a player that doesn't get it done. You know, so we'll talk about that later. So, but yeah, Bellingham, for me, was England's best player actually. You know, although you big up Gay, Pickford, and I think the defense of England was solid. But the substitutions in this game, England clearly need. I'm not sure about the trend midfield thing. I don't think it failed, but I don't necessarily think it worked. But I can see why, for low blocks, why Southgate wanted to use it. So it's a 50-50 here. But I mean, to take off Trent and to bring on Gallagher on,
crazy. No. Literally, like,
you know,
when it happened, like all the people around me were like,
yeah,
Gallagher.
Yeah,
everyone in the crowd was like, that makes, because the whole point was Serbia were growing into the game. So you want to now gain control back. But again, this bit now goes about how like negative Southgate is. In his mind, he's thinking that okay, Serbia are now getting better. Let's bring a stopper in midfield to try
Yeah.
and break up Serbia's rhythm. Rather, no,
Yeah.
we are the better team. Let's actually now regain momentum and put on an Eze, put on a board, and actually just try and now take the game to these guys. But
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, it is. It is. Anyway, I'll bring to a point so good about Boxer, but yeah, it's even the. I mean, okay, yeah, the main new sub coming on for them against fine, and even Bowen, was did okay, So, but at the end of the day, tactically again, Southgate was not spot on here. It's a solid win thing. They got the win, fair enough. What it is. But they've got to do better. They've got to do better. Anyway, that's my 2 cents.
all right. Let me quickly just hit some quick opinions. So, OJ Simpson, is Saka a better player than Foden? I want to save that. I want to please. I'm going to get back to this dub when we get into those different sections, but please save that. Save that. I am a new member. Thank you for the membership, bro, and gifted 20 football hub memberships. Thank you. So thankful. Thank you for gifting all those shops. And I'm welcome to the membership, and I'm going to give you that amazing content. But thank you for those gifted subs. I am 100% in your debt. I don't have a name. Thank you for the Dubinsky, man. If England does not do well in the Euros, should Rishi add the England national team except Jude to the Rwanda?
I mean, firstly, he should keep his job first.
Yeah, like he's probably not going to be in a job this summer, So, okay. So, does anybody have any thoughts about the overall performance before we get into Foden?
I do.
Who said I do?
Me, HH,
Oh
Antonio.
yeah, Antonio. Go for it. Antonio.
I do as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, first before I start, HH, you're gonna be here in Germany like the whole time during the Euros?
No. I live on the 28th. Basically, group stages, and I live on the 28th.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure the game was pretty hype for you. Obviously, I think you would have preferred if England came.
Like those Serbia fans were loud, bro, and England fans, but basically, like it was crazy.
I bet the Serbians were going crazy.
Oh no, bro! Like there was almost a fight, and also the Serbian fans, those guys were booing England when they came out. They were booing the national anthem. I mean, it was crazy.
Well, HH, I heard there was like fights before the game between fans. So
yeah, no, there was fights.
But yeah, I know it was. Hopefully, the France game is better though for you tomorrow. That would definitely be. I would definitely want to be.
It is. It is.
I think. But when we get on to England, like I think England. I don't know. I personally I was not impressed at all. I know it's the first game though, so really we shouldn't jump to the conclusions of, oh, they're not going to win it yet. I mean, the difference is with most teams that are, a big team that have a lot of good players, we would say that give them the benefit of the doubt. But I think because England don't win anything really, that's why I see a lot of people are very negative here. But I think HH, you are right in the sense that you don't want to be the team that, goes crazy at the beginning of the tournament and then peters out. However, the biggest problem with England, and I'm going to use a comparison to a different team. You think back to like Argentina, everyone, when we did that stream of Saudi, almost everybody was like, this team's trash or whatever. That's just obviously not true. I think with that game, it was a fluke. With this game, it's a win, but it feels like a loss because I think England just didn't play well, at all. I think Bellingham, like you said, and you saw it in person, so you even know too. He was by far the best player of everyone. For me, of England, he was the only player that I thought, this guy realizes it's the Euros and it's time to show up. He's trying to play his best. He may not be everyone's favorite player because of the eye tests or for whatever reason. Maybe it's the PR reason people keep putting out. Who cares? He was a good player. You got to admit quality when it's quality. And I think he's going to take him as far as he can because I think he's going to be key for England. However, England have to change something up. I don't know if it's tactically. It just the way they play is so possessive, but it's so boring.
Antonio, there's one thing. Antonio, there's one thing that they have to change, and it's to do with Foden, and the discussion whether Southgate is going to make that hard because there is a very simple change.
Well, I was
it's a very simple change, but
So I feel like I don't want to just hate on Foden because I think he's a good player. But
no,
obviously,
hold on, we'll get there because we have a section on him.
Yeah, he might be a system player, maybe, but I think the biggest problem is that he wasn't incorporated well into this team before. I think honestly, most of this team really I don't think has. Maybe it's just me. I don't feel like they've played together with each other in a while when they've all been fit. Because there's always been one player been out, like whether it was Kane because UCL was close or something like that. And I just think Foden, he wasn't incorporated well enough. And I feel like maybe he just doesn't fit this team because maybe where he wants to be, that's where Bellingham's going to be. And I feel like there's no debate. You're going to play Bellingham over Foden in that position.
Even when
Even
when Foden has been played in the 10, he's still not been good.
No,
He's just not as good as
hold on, no.
Bellingham.
Trust me, we have to save this
Yeah.
Foden spot for when Foden
Yeah.
is there.
We'll
So,
save it for Foden.
So,
They should play a different winger, though, in my opinion.
So, J2, you wanted to speak on just the overall performance of England?
Yeah, just first out of the deal with England. I'm still waiting for the 3-0 minimum score. I don't know when that's going to come in, but it is what it. But another thing is this is Serbia's first time ever in the Euros.
Is it?
Yeah,
Is
it? In the nation,
when they were in it last time, it was Serbia, Montenegro.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
yeah.
So this is the first time they've been in this
Oh, yeah, you
competition.
can
Yet
say.
England with all these world class players. So they've got a world class player in Kyle Walker. They've got a world class player in Declan Rice. World class player in Foden, Bellingham, Kane, Saka, and all you can show me is a 1-0 against Serbia. How many players can we name from Serbia? I think it's about 3 off the top of our heads.
Yeah,
It's Vlahovic,
Mitrovic,
Mitrovic.
Vlahovic, yeah.
Yeah, Milinkovic Savic, and 2 of those players play in Saudi Arabia, in Mitrovic and Milinkovic Savic. England, it just had to be England because every single game we've watched so far in the Euros, it's been a decent watch, and then England turn up, 15 first 20 minutes, it's like, oh, England actually doing something well. They're playing the ball, got control of the game, and then they just gave it away because that's clearly a tactical instruction. Because England can play ball, but Southgate's clearly told them, just keep it 1-0. Keep Serbia out of the game. Just get the 1-0, get the job done. That's it. It's just group stages. We don't need to perform well, but we need to have a discussion about this trend in midfield because I don't think it works.
Yeah, me
Against
too.
bigger teams. So when you're playing Spain, your France, your Germany.
I would play him over Gallagher, though.
But J2, the thing was that, okay, let's say you attack with this team. Do you have faith that... That's why I said that the most important player for England, low-key, obviously people say Bellingham, Kane, low-key, the most important player for England is Rice. Because that defense is shaky, bro. So if you go full-on attack, that means that those defenders have to now do some real defending now, which is why Rice is so important because of the amount of interceptions he makes and just him not having been that defensive cover for those guys. So
I'm saying you don't play Trent because there's that balance in midfield. It wasn't working. Like we saw,
But who do you
Trent
play?
has these bozo moments. We saw it. I think it was after Bellingham scored. He had that bozo moment.
Yeah, where he lost the ball. Yes, in the first half.
If he gives a ball like that to Mbappe or Averts or Musiala, they're gonna kill the game there and there. He has these bozo moments. He doesn't play in midfield. Yeah, he does the invert thing for Liverpool, but this is England. We've never seen this partnership before in a big game. So it doesn't work.
It's not necessarily.
Yeah, England got the job done. It is what it is. They move on to the next game. They're playing Denmark. If they show the same performance they're showing in this Serbia game against Denmark, who are in high-level opposition, then I'll start be thinking, why England going to do this tournament?
Also, it doesn't. The trend in midfield thing isn't needed because, bro, how are you gonna seriously utilize his long passing ability and pass it to Foden running in behind? What's the point of you? What's the point of passing it long if it's the Foden in behind?
But the problem is, who do you play instead? Like you look at
Gordon?
the
What about
midfield.
Manu?
Gordon?
No, but in the midfield, instead of Trent, who do you play?
Yeah,
midfield?
you play Manu.
Manu or Wharton?
because Rank, the
Oh,
whole
of
point is
course.
that- No, because Rank, I mean, what you have, you need to have structure.
Controller.
There. If you
need to
don't
have
have
balance.
structure there and balance, because Trent's is quality there, and I thought it would be interesting, but it just looks as if you know what it looks like. He's not used to playing that position.
Bro, if you play
No, of
Trent,
course.
play him as a right back. Simple.
No,
But this
of
is
course.
the
gonna play
perfect.
Trent, play him as a right back.
This is the perfect time.
And as a right back, because we know what he can do going forward. You know his amazing passing ability, but
Bro,
defensively,
I'd play him over 2024 Walker, bro. Walker.
wait,
Nah.
Wait, hold on. Let me bring that. So shout out to Allspace Rickster who says Shout out to all the fathers in the world who continue to show guidance and support to their children, except for that bomb ass in Diddy with 100 issues and Puff Diddy. Well, well, actually, no, not shout out to Puff. So Puff is what it is. So guys, let's go into specifics now. So guys, here's the thing. Because I'm probably going to do this as a separate video as well, but because I want to actually just first, before I do this video, I want to discuss with the guys here. Guys, come on. Guys, Foden. Okay, Foden. What are we doing here now?
What are we? Okay.
What are we doing here now? Because my thing is, and I think AK alluded to the point.
I have a dissertation.
You know, England did not have a left side.
Okay, do you know?
No, but because my thing is that what Saka was doing is what should be done on the other flank. So where you are, the whole point of you being a flank player is you're walking that flank.
But
Foden is not a flank player. Foden is a central player. So every single time when he has the ball, basically, it's called perpetual movement, where you have to try to go straight, try to get to that byline, or try to cut inside. So what Saka is doing, this is the reality that Southgate is to do. And the issue, though, is that England fans, you are being a problem. Foden. I don't care what he's done for City. What works for England? That's all that matters.
But do you want to win? Do you want to win?
Yeah, so
or do you want to just play players you think that are
because my thing, people suggested that play Foden in the 10 and put Bellingham deeper with
Chaos FC. That's Chaos FC.
And that is stupid. Who just scored the goal? Bellingham. So what you want is Bellingham as close to goal as possible because he's so much of a goal threat. The reality is this. Foden is a quality talent. 100% he's a talent. He doesn't fit in this team. And I'm sorry, you can't change your entire team to cater for one guy who ain't Messi, who ain't Neymar. Now, if this guy had Messi or Neymar's talent, you build your entire team around him. And you trade him. But he ain't that, and he'll never be that. He's good, but he's not this kind of like supernova talent that Messi was. So the reality is this. You need two flanks that cause danger to the opposition, which means that you are either going to have to play Gordon or Eze, 100%, because these guys are natural flank players. And guys, take it from experience. Anybody who's played football would know this. A central player can't play out wide. He can't. Because you need to know how to walk that space, how to walk that narrow space, and walk those angles. I was watching this and I said to myself, wait, what the hell is this guy doing? Hey, I'm looking for Foden, what has this guy... He's not done anything.
He looked lost.
But the issue is that he's player of the year. He won a treble with City. He won a league now. So the issue is, rather than say that is what he did for City, but he's a bomb for England, people's stupid reaction is, it's mostly Southgate's fault. Bro, how many chances do you want to give this guy?
It is though.
Oh, it's Southgate's fault. Explain. How is it Southgate's fault?
Why is he playing him left wing?
Because in the 10 against Iceland, he was shit.
Thank you.
He's never been good in the 10 either.
Where did Foden play against Iceland? Where did he play against Iceland?
That's a friendly, bro.
No, he's played every time he's played 10.
So because it was a friendly, he decided just to play like crap. But when it's a proper game, then he's not going to play properly.
But
that makes no sense, bro.
Do you think Southgate's building team around Foden, or is it around Bellingham? I feel like this is Bellingham's team.
I feel like he's not building it around.
He's not building it around anyone.
Yeah.
Wait, if he's going to build around it, if he's building around anything, he's building around
everything goes through Bellingham.
No. You see, no. Southgate is not building it around anyone. Bellingham has just taken it upon himself to now impact the game. The issue is
he's coming everywhere. Southgate's not building around.
He's just a key player for the team.
But see, but Eminence, I'm sorry. We have to stop this whole thing of like, it's Southgate. Take some responsibility for your actions. Foden, the issue is you simply don't adapt. And guys, we've been here before. How many players outside of Pep's system play well.
Okay, but HH, you say that, but it is Southgate's fault because he's still playing him. He didn't incorporate him enough into the team. And if he still, maybe got some more games in a position that maybe favored him and didn't perform, then it proves to Southgate that he just doesn't fit the team, which I think you wouldn't need that many games.
But
You could already
Southgate-
tell he just doesn't fit the
Wait,
team.
hold on. Okay, let me come to you. So Oz and then Rankin and come to Patrick. So Oz, thoughts on the whole Foden issue though?
Okay, first of all, I want to get my Southgate part out the way real quick.
Okay.
Southgate will get crucified no matter what he does. If he does not play Foden, he should have played Foden in this game. If he does play Foden, why is he playing in this game? Southgate cannot win in this situation, number one, okay?
Yeah,
Now, number two, we all know how Southgate plays, and Southgate has got this team in a certain playing style. What we want to say is, he's building this team around Bellingham. No, he's not. He's playing a 4-2-3-1, where you have two holding midfielders, and then this game is going to be Declan Rice and Trent Alexander-Arnold, and you have the attacking midfielder. And the only reason why people think he's building around Bellingham is that Bellingham is able to just show up when he needs to be. So this false narrative that Bellingham he's trying to build this team around Bellingham is completely wrong. Now, the reason why Southgate is playing Foden on that wing is because no matter what he does, he's going to get crucified. But the problem is, and now the dude on my AV is crying because he cannot believe.
I was gonna say that.
He cannot believe Foden is getting in this team ahead of him. And trust me, I'm one of Rashford's biggest haters. Dog.
No. But Oz, go look at my England thing, and I said it. And this may come back to Hans Southgate. His biggest mistake was not taking Rashford. Grealish, I get it because the guy's a bomb. Maguire injury.
Wait, no. But the Grealish,
Grealish is good for England.
Because Grealish has shown more for England than Foden has
his
ever done.
profile is not what England need.
Rashford's
profile is what England
need. But by issue though, Jesus says that you've been so inconsequential for City. It's going to be very hard. Like, you've lost so much credit that you built up before. It's a very hard sell to pick Grealish after a season with City.
But to be,
that's not even the biggest
problem.
problem.
But the thing with Rashford is that, bro, this is a guy who this guy can be and make an impact off the bench, and he is a natural left winger. Foden is not a natural left winger. He totally does not understand how to play this position at all.
I understand that, but that's not even England's biggest problem, in my opinion. I think there's a certain Chelsea player that didn't get called up. That's a winger. I'm just pointing stuff out right now.
Raheem.
And no, I'm not saying anything yet. I'm not saying anything yet. But let's see at the end of the because guys.
No, Oz, and that's a name I'm going to bring up when you talk about Kane, because I think Kane needs Sterling.
No, because I hate this.
I agree.
I hate this narrative that we can't make assumptions based off the first. Guys, you only do that when you're talking about star teams like Argentina with like stars, France with stars. Guys, this is where I disagree with JT West. England don't have stars. The only one star I see is Bellingham. Don't give me Saka's world class.
I'm saying that England don't have any, but I'm being told by England fans every single day that they have 7 world class players at least.
Guys, let's be real. How good is this England? Because guys, we want to go on Harry Maguire. Guys, I think he would look pretty freaking good in this game, bro.
No. I'll be real with you. In my view, I feel England have in my personal view, 2 genuinely superstar players. One is obvious, Bellingham. Another one will shock you, Rice.
Oh yeah,
what?
Rice.
No.
And let me explain to you. Let me explain to you. In that role, forget about the flashness goals. In terms of that role what is called for that role, that guy Rice is England's most. Rice is one of the most underrated key guys for us because, bro, I told you, the amount of interceptions that this guy makes, the amount of defensive work this guy does, and how competent he's on the ball. In any team, that role is super crucial. Put it this way, Rice is like a poor, starving man's Busquets. Like a poor man, starving man's Busquets. Busquets is light years ahead of him, but it's in that same mold of like you just need that anchor in midfield. And
But
especially
HH,
when things get tight, you just need something. So after Rice and Bellingham, then it gets tricky because you don't know how I feel about Kane. But yeah.
HH, my problem is
Marcus
we can't be
included in that.
HH. My problem is we can't be throwing world class at any player. We said this about Kane.
Kane
you
is
can't be
world
throwing
class.
at world class if you're not winning trophies.
No, you know.
Respect to the Conference League. Respect to it. But
It ain't
guys,
just about winning trophies. He doesn't perform in big games.
it's not
But
even,
Bellingham does, to be fair.
no,
Okay,
but
so,
like,
wait, hold on. Okay, let me come to Rank. So, Rank, where are you at with the whole Foden thing?
With the whole Foden thing, like that it doesn't work. But it's just what it is. Like if you look at this England team on a vacuum, you look at the starting 11 purely on a talent perspective. This is probably, if not the best, one of the best starting 11s in the world in a vacuum.
Definitely.
In a vacuum, in talent alone.
Not this
What?
particular team.
Whoa,
I'm not sure about this team.
You guys acting like that's a hot take. It's just true.
If it was like FIFA,
No.
imagine this is FIFA. Imagine this is FIFA. This is the team you would build. But the problem is that it doesn't work in real life.
He's
This is not FIFA.
Actually,
This is
okay,
not
I
FIFA.
think I get where Rank is coming from. I get where
They
Rank is
have a
coming
lot.
Okay, yeah, fair.
This is not
maybe,
FIFA because you're playing Trent out of position, you're playing Trippier out of position, and you're playing Foden out of position. It doesn't work. So, simply put, England had this excellent starting 11 that has absolutely no depth and that it doesn't work because it has no synergy. You have a great amount of talent that is not a team. It definitely isn't a team, and that showed in the game. That basically after the first 20 minutes,
they have red
no
chemistry.
synergy.
They have red chemistry.
You could
Oh,
say
yeah,
if you're playing
red lines.
FIFA, if you keep with the FIFA, yeah. So yeah, we saw it during the game that there was basically nothing there, and that the goal only came because of Bellingham, which is the one who started the play as well. He's the one who gives the ball to Walker and then makes the run forward. So like basically that goal was all Bellingham. There was no one else. And after that, yeah, they created basically nothing. Kane had half the touches as Pickford did. So that's when you know it's bad. But no, the rest of the team, besides Bellingham and Rice, I don't know if there's a single performance there that you can say, that was a good performance.
No, Guayi plays well.
Wait, hold on, quick, Rank. What do you do with Foden? What's the issue? What's the
you
solution?
don't start him. You don't start him because, like you were saying, it doesn't fit. Like I was saying, this is not FIFA. You're not playing your best players just because they are good players. You need to put what works for the team. And Foden doesn't work for this team the same way that Trent doesn't work in midfield. But the problem is that the team has no depth. Like, who do you even play? The first option off the bench is Conor Gallagher. Apparently,
that was shocking when I saw that.
Apparently, the first option off the bench is Conor Gallagher. So, like,
That's just
Wait, hold on. Isn't the job of the matchup?
My opinion.
yeah.
So you're saying
is.
that Southgate must fit Foden into this team?
No.
That's not how it works, bro.
No, HH. He should have done that before the tournament, years in advance.
No. I'm telling you, no. Foden has had several opportunities and several
but HH,
performances, and he's underperformed.
This is in the similar Southgate way of playing. What really should happen is now he shouldn't play him, but he should have incorporated.
No. But also, guys, this is how international football works. It is up to the player to adapt. The manager doesn't adapt to you.
He definitely could play better, HH, but he does. He's not a winger, so how do you want him to play better?
It's funny that
he's been played at number 10 as well.
Hold on,
No, I agree. I agree.
But
it's not good to just. It's not good to just move a player around when they're not like he's a good player, but he's not great.
The biggest problem is that England actually have. It'd be a different story if England didn't have alternatives. The problem is that England have a bench now where you could be like, you can play Gordon, you can play Eze. Like they have legitimate alternatives. Some of the alternatives aren't even here. So it's like, okay,
But see, artists, and this is the issue. Really, say that England fans might be the reason why England fail. Because the whole thing about Foden must play. Southgate, and I think Southgate doesn't have the balls. Because if Southgate had real grit, he knows that either Foden plays number 10 or is on the bench. Simple. So if Foden comes on, you readjust things, and then you then put him in the number 10. He doesn't walk on the flank. He doesn't.
Yeah, no,
He
he
doesn't walk on the
I
flank.
have hope. Can I begin my dissertation?
Okay,
No,
let
but-
Rank finish his points. Let me come to Patrick, and I'll come to AK. So Rank.
The problem is not Foden, because the Foden issue is easy to solve because, like you said, there are options for that side. My biggest problem is going to be like, who is that third midfielder? Because you have Rice, you have
Yeah.
Bellingham, and the third midfielder, who is it? Is it going to be Trent for the
It
whole
has to be
tournament?
Maino. It's the only
I
profile. that
There's-
feel like
there's
at this
Mainu,
point,
there's
it
Mainu.
has to be Mainu.
It's the
At this
profile
point,
that
it
fits
has
the
to be
best.
Mainu. But at that point, no. It has to be Mainu. And I feel like at that point, you are just
We
blaming
understand you
Southgate.
saw him,
You
but
have to
relax.
blame
That is a
Southgate for the
disgusting
squad
picture.
selection. The blame has to go to Southgate for the squad
For
selection,
free.
because you needed to have more options on the midfield, or at
Oh,
least
God
play
damn.
something more offensive, like play like a 4-1-4-1, like City does, if you want to do that. And you should have brought Madison, definitely, because it brings you more options off the bench than whatever other offensive options they had. Like having 2 strikers is dumb, having 3 left wingers is dumb. So I feel like I mainly blame Southgate for the squad selection, because at this point with the starting 11, he's just doing whatever the
He's
media is
pigeonholed
telling him to do.
himself into a certain
Yeah,
starting
he's
11
pinned
and way of
himself
playing.
into a bad situation, definitely. Yeah.
All right, so let me come to Patrick, and I'll come to AK. So Patrick, thoughts on Foden? How does Foden fit into this team?
Well, I don't think Foden has probably got a chance, but as you can see in the statistics for the Foden, well, he doesn't get a goal in the season, but how Foden can play. Well, Phil Foden, you probably need.
Wait, hold on,
Phil
Patrick.
Foden.
I think you may need to come out and reconnect, because you sound like the T800.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Come out and reconnect again, because your
T800.
connection is kind of crazy. So AK, let me come to you while Patrick tries to reconnect. AK, go for it.
I have hope. On this channel we discuss the uncomfortable questions. The good, the bad, and the ugly. And I was cooking up
Yeah.
a little. Okay, can you talk?
Actually, we do not.
it only
AK, no.
depends.
Wait, Patrick. I'll come out to you. AK, finish your point, then I'll come out to you, Patrick. AK.
You know exactly how it feels.
Okay, wait. AK, talk. AK, go for it. AK.
Yeah. So HH, why does Foden get so many excuses for not performing well?
Do you want me to answer? Or is that a rhetorical question?
Nah,
Because he's
I'm,
white.
I'm going to start because guess how many appearances Phil Foden has for the English national team?
How many?
35. Guess how many goals he scored?
Oh.
Quattro.
Yeah, 4.
4 and 35.
Still more than Bainey.
Rank speaking fast.
Wait, hold up.
Speaking fast.
Hold on. Are you saying Weghorst has more for his country?
Yeah.
Are we actually in a world where Weghorst has more for his
Why didn't you
country?
just resign this dude, bro? Why didn't you just resign him?
Because no, he's all for United. He's clutch for
He's
for
the
the
ultimate
opponent.
super sub. He's the ultimate super
He's-
sub.
he's-
He's
No.
insane.
Shout out to the hall. Shout out to the hall.
Alright,
Shout
good
out.
finish you there as well. Good finish.
So AK, go for it. AK.
Well, let me. I can't. You put Vinny into my mind again, man. Let me just complete my dissertation. But he can't play left wing. You know that in possession he goes into the central areas, right? He's not a touchline winger. This excuse that we get, we don't say Bernardo Silva plays right wing for Portugal. He doesn't perform. We don't say, oh, but it's the coach's fault. It's this guy's fault. It's that guy's fault.
Wait,
We don't
actually,
say that for.
Actually, so sorry, AK, because you actually just went in my head. So AK, think about it. He's left-footed, and he's a guy that likes to cut in. You have 2 choices, either number 10 or on the right, which means that he can now cut in and now shoot with his left foot. If you're playing him
Agreed.
on the left, he's not right-footed. He's not going to cut in on the right. That means that he has to have perpetual movement of going straight, which he doesn't. He doesn't play straight. He moves in and out, jiggy-jaggy. And also, AK, he ain't displacing Saka, bro. That ain't happening.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about Saka. We're gonna talk
100%.
about Saka.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
we need to.
But This Southgate crap about Foden not performing, bro. I've seen this guy in the 10 for England. He doesn't perform. I've seen this guy on the left for England. He doesn't perform. He performed once, I think, before the Euro 2020 against Iceland. Coincidentally, that was probably his best performance. But here's the thing, HH. I was going through Twitter after this game and I was just surfing, seeing the reaction to England's win. And the amount of people who said, "Oh, this is Southgate's fault, fam. He has to build the number 10 around. He has to build the team around Phil Foden, fam. He's a baller, fam. He does the half turn, and he's such a baller, fam. Bro,
chill
shut
out,
up.
fam. What's
I
going
like
on?
how he's saying
You're
it.
right,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Where's that accent
I
from?
don't know whether I should be creeped out or weirded out by, because that sounded weird.
That's how they speak, man. That's literally how they
but
speak.
again, just from my experience with England fans and everything, Southgate has an issue.
It's an issue, but it's
No,
not
no,
that
no, no,
hard
no,
an
no, no,
issue.
no. Hold on. The issue is this: England fans love Foden. They
Bro,
love Foden.
he's called the
And
Sparko
because
Iniesta for a reason, man.
yeah, no, it's true. But the amounts of
Jesus.
Foden chants I heard, Foden songs, Foden jerseys, this guy is loved.
They want him to
So
do good really bad.
the issue is, and this shows comes to the stupidity of some of the fans, where you are trying to force this guy into a team that he don't. In because
Bro,
this
they
is sad
want they want him to be like Gascoigne.
Bro,
And this-
he even did that.
He doesn't sniff Gascoigne. He doesn't.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Someone said, who was it again? A pundit said that he's far better than Gascoigne. I can't remember who it was.
Oh yeah, in the Euro 2020s.
Name and shame that person who said he's better than Gascoigne.
Wait,
man.
I just don't know who it is, but
Name
someone
it.
said that he's better.
I don't know if
see,
anyone remembers, but in Euro 2020, when he got posted in 2021, he dyed his hair blonde and then we're doing the Gascoigne. That's where it all comes from. Because he dyed his hair blonde like Gascoigne. for the Euros,
Wait,
and then
can I just continue? on that?
Continue.
Because that's what they say. They say he's a baller. They say he's good on the half turn. Bro, they say he's the Stockport Iniesta, the English Zidane, and all this. I'm not that old. You are very old.
Very.
we saw the picture, Churchill.
We saw the picture.
We have
Wow,
both,
that was wild, man.
we
Big
have
up
both
Churchill,
been we have both been in times where we've seen left-footed wingers play. Now, I don't care if you're on the left. Number one, you come in as a 10, so you play as a 10 anyways. I saw you literally on the right for like 20% of that game. Not even on the left. I saw you in the center and the right. Bro, you're not always on the left. Only out of possession, you're on the left. Yet, you're telling me, oh, he's a left foot. He's not a touchline winger, bro. That excuse is absolutely horrible. On top of that, I don't understand how you get how people are willing to build around this guy. That sentiment. You have a guy in Jude Bellingham who, okay, maybe he's not as good on the eye. Maybe he doesn't have the Salini and the technique and all that stuff. The guy's a good player. He's everywhere, defends well, and gets it done. I'm not going to say Jude Bellingham's the greatest player ever, but he's performed far better for England than
But
for Foden. He shows up. He shows up. Simple. He does good. Meanwhile, you have a guy in Phil Foden who, for some reason, people rate so highly for doing. I heard this before Euro 2020. Oh, I saw Phil Foden doing. Well, look at what Phil Foden did against PSG. We need to start him, and we need to make him the centerpiece of England.
I allow the accent, man. Allow it.
Who showed up? Who showed up in that Euro 2020s? Sterling and Saka. I heard it again in World Cup 2022. We have to play Phil Foden as that guy. Who showed up again? Saka. Bro. Rashford as well, by the way. Sorry.
Rashford actually played better than him.
This guy, I don't care how good on the eye you are. I don't care how many half turns you can do. I don't care how graceful your dribbling is. You don't perform for your country in whatever position they put you in.
Yeah, that's true.
Either
No,
play
look,
Gordon,
it's
play
fact.
Eze, or bring Rashford. Rashford has a better international career than Foden.
Not taking Rashford was a huge mistake.
And you know
was a
that
huge
do
mistake.
you know the most disgusting part of all this? When the inevitable England exit comes out,
They're gonna
this
act
guy's
shocked.
gonna get away scot-free. This guy's gonna be like, he's gonna go back to City and he's gonna have, the likes of Rodri and KDB and Haaland and all these guys around him, and he's gonna be like, oh, look at Phil Foden, player of the year. He's cooking, he's doing this, he's doing that, he's cooking. Why didn't England build around him? Meanwhile, Bukayo Saka, the guy who consistently shows up for England, the guy who consistently, even when he's playing the bigger teams, makes the step up, is the guy who's going to be all over the
he's
front
cooking, man.
pages.
He's cooking.
No, but I think it's a simple thing, and you have to remember: do not underestimate the stupidity of the football fan, orange football fan, because their stupidity is, look at how good he is for City. Why isn't he that good for England? And what people don't understand about football is, which is why I said you have to also take responsibility as well. There's a thing called adaptation. And what people don't realize, only guys like us who understand football know that club football and international football is extremely different. I'll give you an example. So, while we're watching the match, I think the first 10 minutes, some fans behind me were saying that, man, international football is so slow. Like, the Premier League is so much faster and so much quicker. This is so slow. And I just wish I just said to that, like, bro, this ain't the Premier League. International football is totally different. It's slower. It's much more tactical, and you have to have a different approach to it.
Wait,
So-
also,
But HH,
Yeah.
that's how you know they don't watch anything else other than Premier
also,
League.
HH, Iniesta could play on the left, right? Iniesta could play on the left if he needed to.
Mm.
So why can't the stock put Iniesta play on
Okay.
the left?
Come on.
He's not
I know you're
Iniesta
joking,
though.
but come on.
Well, people
Well,
call
they-
him the
they-
stock
they-
put
they-
Iniesta.
they-
Doesn't
they-
even list
That
his
was a
shoes,
brick
bro.
joke.
Doesn't
And,
even
and,
list
and
his
also,
shoes.
my thing as well is that, and this is what
Well,
England
England
should have
saw a
killed.
technical attacker and they become infatuated with him,
He's a good
completely
player, but-
forgetting the importance of performance and grit. People are like, oh, England, Foden doesn't perform for England because England don't build around Foden. What? Why should England build around Foden when they have two other better players?
No,
the
no,
truth is,
no.
he just doesn't fit the team. It's as
Wait,
simple as that.
so
right now,
anyone-
at least.
Wait, hold up. Who else wants to touch on?
Can I
I
go?
want to
Can I
talk
go
about
on it?
Saka. I want to talk about Saka.
Hold on,
man.
wait. Peace out, guys. HH.
Alligator tail?
Gabe,
All right,
I want to
go.
go on it.
Yeah, Vic, go for it, Vic.
First of all, I like to say that was a boring game, like England. Bro, first of all, for me, Phil Foden is a massive disappointment, bro. This was unacceptable, bro. Like, he did nothing, bro. Not even could have complete the basic passes. For me, bro, this just shows that Pep tends to really camouflage certain players' actual potential and ability, bro. Overall, I'll say, bro, quality goal from Jude, but again with Phil Foden, bro, it just shows, bro. And the fact that I've heard City, bro, in the Discord servers, bro, I've heard City fans call them the English Messi, bro. That's how much hype they.
No, but see, here's the thing here. I don't want to say it, but there is a reason why Foden has to be the face of this team, and this team has to be built around Foden. And you know why?
Jesus.
Like,
Christ.
you know why?
We don't
Because
have to-
80. I mean,
we
no,
don't
I
have to go
mean,
there, we don't have to go
hold
there.
on. I want to ask
No,
one more thing, HH.
hold on. It's not about going there. It's about reality. It's not about it's about reality. Like, because you have
No,
to understand
obviously
is that
we know
because
know what it is. We know
no,
what it is,
because
but,
wait,
yeah.
see, and this was like, when I was just around these England fans, I was like, I get it. Like, bro, I saw a kid who looked like Foden. I literally saw this kid. I was like, bro, that guy should look like Foden. So that is someone that these guys fans they can identify and connect with. They can't connect with Saka. They can't really connect with Bellingham. Even though this kid said that his favorite player is Bellingham. But I just feel like if these fans, they will keep on pushing for Foden because he has to be split away. Foden has to succeed. He has to. And that's the dilemma you have. Because he has to succeed, Saka has a dilemma because the reality is, only from a footballing thing, unless another manager can do something. But even if you bring in another manager, Bellingham still exists.
Yeah. So, hey, can I just ask?
Slack doesn't exist.
Oh, I have
And
a
these
question.
guys-
I have a
and also,
question.
it's about being effective.
So,
Wait, what's it?
No, I have a question about why did it? What happened to Cole Palmer? What happened to him? Because
He
was
was
he
benched.
injured?
This wasn't a game for him. This wasn't a game for him.
Bro,
This
you
was-
He
serious,
was
bro?
benched.
A lot of those players
Be honest,
wasn't
bro.
doing anything, bro.
Cole
I feel
Palmer is
like,
not gonna start, bro. Cole Palmer is not gonna start.
but surely, bro, he could have done something, bro.
there are many players that could have done
Nah,
something.
this wasn't a game for him.
So,
Michelle's got some minutes.
wait, hold on. Let me throw something in there. Denmark, does Foden start against Denmark?
Yes,
Of
he will
course
start.
he's gonna
He's
start,
he's
man.
gonna roll the
Probably.
same
Of
team.
course he's gonna
Although
start.
that said, Denmark certainly in that second half were probably worse than England.
Wait, if
Denmark will.
Oh my days.
Yeah,
Denmark.
if there's
You
one
think
thing
that's
people-
Slovenia?
Wait, so hold on. J2S, what you saying?
Yeah, I was gonna say if the one thing people want to know about Southgate, he doesn't change his lineups until something bad happens. He'll keep rolling with the same lineup again and again and again, like
Yeah.
he did in the last Euros. Then eventually, because Foden was playing so bad, he had to drop him for Sterling. Like he had to just be dropped permanently.
Yeah.
No,
We're
man,
gonna
he
see in
cannot.
the World
That's
Cup
just
again.
awful management, then. Because, bro, like,
Yeah, but this is. I don't know where this whole thing about Foden starting for England has come from because he never started a lot in the Euros and he never started the World Cup. He was holding bench.
He was.
No,
He's getting chucked in because
but
of a
do
good
you know what the
season,
issue
that's
is?
why.
Southgate is never benching Foden because do you know what the issue is? So back then he was still going through. Now you have a guy who has won a treble for City and has been named best Premier League player. So he has to play.
That's way
And that's the
award-
F thing because he now has to play. Because he's
but-
now player of the year. He's now what people consider world class, one of the best players in the world, best player in the Premier League, won the league. You have to fit him.
By the way, Jay, that's another PR award. That's another English PR award.
Which is stupid because, but then I don't think Southgate doesn't have the character to be like.
No,
I
but
don't know
AJ,
what I think he says. I'm
but
not
AJ,
starting this guy.
In
Wait,
fairness,
so hold on, artists.
also quick thing, yeah. So I'm working. In fairness, it's okay. Aside from maybe probably Spain, there's a lot of teams so far. We'll see what France do. Are playing players that you can make a case are coach or managerial favorites coming into this team, and you could and they can have alternatives. Like you look at Germany. I'm sorry, Fulkrug is a better number 9 than Kai Havertz. Shout out to Kai Havertz. Shout out to Germany still, but Fulkrug is better, and Fulkrug was coming off the bench. So Denmark, enough said. Netherlands, I'm still not convinced of what Gakpo is doing. So
He was good today, though.
He was good today, it's good, but but I don't think someone like Memphis Depay does what a Weghorst did in terms of that finish. I don't think Memphis scores that goal. So
I don't know why doing that headband as well.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's
different
like
topic.
being master splinter or something.
Want to be
I mean,
NBA
to
player.
be fair, Gakpo is a better left winger than Foden and Vinny for both their national teams. I'm just
That
putting
is
that out
true.
there.
That is true. I agree with you.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no.
That's
I
crazy.
think no, basically, I think because it's like
So the point is that like
I love international football, man.
almost every manager will play a favor of someone who you think doesn't necessarily fit in order for team balance, dynamics, etc. And I suspect that's what Southgate is doing here with Foden. However, I do agree with I think it was J2S that I do think if in the next game Foden drops a stinker, it will cause Southgate to make a choice because he does have options and the legitimate options are out there. If anything, we've been slating a Foden for a bit. You also have to slate Kane as well.
oh no, we're coming.
Oh yeah.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Because Kane was
Wait, hold on. Let me hit some to be said. Shout out to Abritz Fairman. Thank you for the dub, man. England issue is that most of their talents play for non-English managers. Tops in the Prem, none of those managers are English, so there is no cohesiveness to plug in, which is easier to the national team. So, I'm Southgate.
That's a good point,
No, it's a great point. Foden is coming from a City system by Pep. Kane is coming from a Bayern system with Tuchel. Bellingham is coming from a Real Madrid system with Carlo Ancelotti. Saka is coming from an Arsenal system with Mikel Arteta. These are all different systems. So what these guys don't understand is that so Southgate should now make England play like City to cater for Foden. What about Saka and Jude? So he should now make the team play like Real Madrid to suit Jude. What about Foden, Kane, and Saka? All that matters is Southgate and my system and my way of playing. And it is up to you, the player, to fit my way of playing, because you guys are coming from all different clubs that have all different systems. And I can't copy all these systems. That doesn't make sense. I have my system, I have my way of playing. It's now up to you now to come in and now adapt yourself to this way of playing. That's the reality.
Also, it's a simple thing. Just play fast wingers, outlet wingers. You have to look at what your player is good at. That's tactics at the level of international management. It's not about system. It's about what is this crop of players good at, and how can I best make the traits that these players are good at, like, show in an international tournament. That's what Germany is doing. Germany's not Nagelsmann's not playing to a certain system. He's getting the best out of Musiala, Wirtz, and Toni Kroos.
Let's wait, because the Scottish tax.
Yeah, Scotland were the worst thing ever.
Scottish tax.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jurico Noes. Dybala plays Messi's position in Argentina. No, they don't even play him with Messi. He even said once that it's difficult to play with him. Foden is the same as Dybala.
Oh my days.
Bro, Dybala got so much.
No. I think he's talking about the starting. Look, see, the issue. No, this is the issue here. Foden's best position is in the center and in the number 10. But do you now put him in there of Bellingham? Heck no. So, or do you now put him there and then put Bellingham in the midfield? Heck no. Because if, let's say, you put Bellingham deeper, you lose the goal threat that Bellingham brings. Bro, he just scored the winning goal. So you don't go from a guy who just scored the winning goal to be like, oh, moving deeper so we can now cater for Foden. And I think someone even said it in the chat. So you want to force Foden into this team that could potentially jeopardize England winning these Euros. What is the goal? Is the goal to fit Foden into this team or to win these Euros? If the goal is to win the Euros, Foden, hold that damn bench and put in a natural left winger in there and leave everything as is, because Saka cooks on the right. Bellingham has now held on the number 10 position, and you need a perpetual left winger to now say what's up, or a guy who is right-footed that can cut in on his right. So the issue is, I keep saying it, Foden doesn't fit into this team. But the dilemma is, how can the Premier League Player of the Year not fit into the English national team? So that is the oxymoron.
Yeah, but
best player in England can't start for the England national team.
It's the media. It's the media, man.
Because he's not the best player in England. Rodri is.
But
I mean,
Southgate has such a difficult job.
Hold on, rank.
Southgate has such a difficult job. He has the hottest city in the entire world. Like, if England go out, let's say in the quarters or the semis or something, and Foden is in the bench, he's not hearing the end of it. Like,
yes.
Once he's out of England, and the next Euros comes up and the next World Cup comes up, people are from the media are gonna come up to interview him, and they are not gonna stop asking about him. They're not going to stop asking him about it.
No. Also, rank. If Foden plays and drops a stinker and England go out, they'll say that because of Southgate's negative tactics, it's what affected Foden. Why can't Southgate be more like?
He cannot win. And
the
counter argument to that is that, okay, so if you think that dropping Foden is the best for the team, who cares what they think about you? But it's not as easy as that. One, because Southgate doesn't really have character, and two, because he literally won't ever hear the end of it until the day he dies.
And also, sorry, one quick line. So people have been saying this for a long time. Say, you never criticize Southgate. You never criticize Southgate. Guys, I told you, like, I came from Nigeria to England many years ago. So I've been watching England for a very long time, and I know England's media very well because I went to school in England and everything. When will the players take responsibility? These guys had Ericsson, who's the best manager at the time. They had Capello, who's the best manager at the time. It is always the manager's fault. Of course, Southgate has to have some blame, and Southgate's pessimism and how he's not able to be proactive is a hindrance.
Also, people forget
the players have to take some damn responsibility.
People forget, like Southgate psychologically still, because obviously was it Euro 96? What was it? 6 when he missed that penalty. Like, they went after him badly after that. And sometimes that psychologically can mess with you. It doesn't matter how many years. Like, do you honestly think Southgate is forgotten?
Do you think... Wait. RDS. You missed a penalty against Germany
Yes.
at Wembley.
Yes.
You are never forgetting that for the rest of your life.
Exactly.
No,
Exactly.
And see, which is why I say it's weird though. A part of me doesn't want England to win based on the arrogance of the fans. But a part of me wants England to win because if anybody deserves redemption in Southgate, because guys, I told you, I lived through that in '96. I fully remember that
He was like
because
30.
it was a big guys. That was a guys. I think you have to understand that football is life and death for England. It's life and death. So, and there is no bigger game than England, Germany at England. So,
the big rivalry, man.
No. Yes. So, for Southgate, this is his redemption.
Yeah.
So, screw the media. Southgate needs this.
Yeah.
It's because Southgate knows that this is my redemption arc of like, I did that, I missed a penalty, but if I can lead England to a trophy, this is his redemption arc. So, for Southgate, which is why I'm in support of Southgate, because I'm like, look, the England national team is an extremely hard job because you're going up against fans who are treated as life and death and who are extremely passionate and they care so much. Guys, I know every fans care. England fans care a lot about the football team. This for football team is like politics. It's like the fabric of the entire nation. And you have to also realize that, and so that's the thing. So for Southgate, it's like I just want the players to take responsibility. Because I keep saying this again. England lost to France because Kane missed a penalty. Not because of what Southgate did. Kane missed a penalty.
Yes.
So let's see what happens against this Euros. But if a player messes up,
it's the most toxic sports media country in the world.
Sorry, AK. Sorry, two things. AK, sorry, thank you for reminding me. The fans, the media. That is why it is one of the hardest jobs in the world, bro. Ask Capella and Ericsson were like, bro, this thing is crazy. Because Ericsson was like, wait a minute, how am I in a manager job and you're now finding out who I'm sleeping with, my wife, my girlfriend, and now going into my private life? So the media is so obtrusive, and they have it's insane. So it is such a hard job to manage, which is why I say that Southgate, you have to take criticism because it is what it is, because this is the high stakes. But players, take some damn responsibility. Take some damn, because we'll get to Bellingham, because Bellingham is a very interesting kind of piece and soul thing. Shout out to
There's been some stuff about Bellingham.
Rank was spot on, because you find what works rather than just force your best 11 on paper. Many teams have had to make similar adjustments for it to work. No, Rank is 100% right, because see, the kind of danger here is, he's amazing, he has to play. All that matters is what works for this team. Maybe this brick player just works for this team. Now, this brick, perfect example here. I think Foden is a better footballer than Bellingham. Naturally. Foden is naturally just a better footballer than Bellingham. But Bellingham is more effective. And in a team, I need players who are effective, because I'm not here to entertain you. I'm here to win. So I'm not saying like, man, look at how good this bowler is. No. Are you effective for my team, and can you help us win? And that's the crazy thing. A lesser player may help you win a game more than a more superior player.
No, lesser player.
I have a perfect example of that.
He's a not as good-looking player. Say it like that.
I have a great example about that, because people, since I'm Argentinian, all the people ask me about is why Rodrigo de Paul plays every single game for Argentina. Like after, Ezequiel Palacios had an invincible season with Leverkusen, and then you have all other midfielders that could play. Why don't you play like Paredes, Enzo Fernandez, McAllister, or with Lo Celso or whatever? No, like De Paul does the job. Like De Paul plays a crucial role for the team. I don't care. And even though I believe that De Paul is really good and is underrated, but he does the job. I don't care how good the other players are doing. He fits a system. He needs to play. So the thing that Scaloni understood, that the ball is a key part of this team, and that we don't care how good the other players are playing, they have to adapt to whatever is working right now.
Oh, no, that's fair. Okay, so let's now talk about Harriet.
Or is Bellingham last?
Yeah.
What about
but it
Saka?
was, no, and
'Cause-
let's also get to Saka as well. Okay,
I
look,
want to say Bellingham.
Kane.
guys.
He played DM.
If
didn't know what
Cristiano
the game
dropped that
was. Someone-
performance, all I'm gonna say is
Someone
if
help me,
Cristiano
because
dropped
guys,
that
I don't know
performance,
without getting that first. So someone help me.
if Cristiano dropped that performance,
If
you know what to do.
AJ, did you see that
Lukaku dropped
goal
that
line
performance-
clearance, AJ? You saw that goal line clearance? That's a quality defender.
If Lukaku
No,
dropped that
AK,
performance,
Ronaldo dropped the performance.
Yes,
When he
thank
dropped
you,
the performance,
thank
he got
you.
benched. People forget that.
Guys, no, seriously, I think all he did was get fouled, fall over, and hit the post without help
Bro,
from Bowen's
how
cross.
physically
To be
he's
fair,
so
Chris, though.
physically terrible. Like for a top striker, every time a defender goes up with him, he gives up.
No, but because my thing is that even there are times when Mitrovic would take the ball, move, and then connect and actually move with the ball. The lack of mobility within him, I'm like, is it that he needs to be, maybe do they need to find him better, give him the ball to feet, give him the ball in better areas? Because I was like, literally, this is a kid he didn't exist. But
He
then
keeps
again,
on
here's,
dropping
but then,
deep too much. Come on.
here's the issue here, and this is the key thing, guys. Shh, don't tell anybody. England don't have a playmaker.
I mean, they do
we
have
have-
a
we have-
playmaker,
we have one
but
on
they're
the
not
bench.
that good.
England
King
don't
Cole.
have a truly creative playmaker. They don't.
on the
Kopi,
bench.
Kopi.
Bro, isn't Cole Palmer have a high amount of
There's one
assists?
on the
But
bench.
no
I'm
one wants
saying-
to hear
I'm
me
saying there's
out
one on
on
the
this,
bench,
bro.
they
He's
needed
a
Madison, bro.
good player holding bench. I don't understand this, bro.
You see, because my thing is that, I mean, we'll get to Bellingham and everything, but now Kane can do more. You can come in deep, do better when they have the ball. But in terms of who is the guy that can thread the eye of a needle and just make that ingenious pass that no one sees?
He's on the bench, mate.
It's
Not King
Bellingham.
Cole. Not King Cole.
I ain't saying nothing, but you said it. I didn't say it. You said it. I didn't say it.
That's the truth,
I'm
though, man.
I'm serious.
Come
No,
on.
Cole Palmer's
okay,
We're serious, bro.
but
We're
in fairness,
serious.
so, is that a legitimate excuse for Kane that he's not been given enough service?
No, because
No,
physically
He
he's
was put
He
today,
was
man. He was
awful,
put.
HH. Like everything he
I
did.
didn't see him
bro.
until the header from Bowen.
No, there's no chemistry between him and the wingers because he needs fast wingers around him. That's why he works so well with Sterling
Yeah.
and Rashford. He needs pace around him.
And
And that's
there
why
we go.
we said.
Thank
That's why
you.
we said. Yeah, exactly.
So-
that's the point.
Kane is missing Sterling. Sterling makes Kane better. If you ask Kane, he's like, bro, Sterling there with me, next to me, and them being so close, it helps his game. The issue you now have is there is almost like a barrier separating Kane with Saka, Bellingham, and thingy. Where did Kane's chance come from? It was a cross.
Yeah, exactly. He needs runners, man.
HH, this wouldn't have happened if Vardy was the number 9 back. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Let's keep this
Jamie
back.
Vardy has a higher legacy.
Vardy is
Your
the
boy,
Yeah.
Jimmy V, man. Your boy,
I
Jimmy
think
V.
another thing on Harry Kane is every single summer tournament he's played in, he looks so lethargic and so tired. Like the way he runs with he runs backwards. It's like he's running in slow.
Well, no, basically, he runs like he's got a piano on
Yeah,
his
like
back,
if
bro.
people, I think if people remember him in 2016, he didn't even score a goal. 2018, he did that stat pad session against
To be
Panama
fair,
and
he
then
was taking
disappeared.
corners.
Yeah,
Yeah,
oh,
Gary
God.
never
Oh
had
yeah,
his
yeah.
runners.
I mean, we've seen Phil Jones take corners for England, so it's not saying much. But
It's Gary
I
Neville,
mean-
bro. Fucking hell, man.
Hey, can I add this point, bro? Like the
Yeah, go
sad
for
thing about this, bro, I would give Harry Kane some leeway, but goddamn, bro, like it's Serbia, bro. Like it ain't no big team, bro. So why are you gassed? Why are you going
Bro,
deep playmaking, bro?
who was that center back who kept bodying him?
Yes,
the
bro.
center back
Like,
is
Was that Goodell?
Pavlovic.
The Sevilla guy
He
played
was
for
so
Sevilla.
good today, bro. He was
Pavlovic.
quality.
That's not even the
Pavlovic.
good Pavlovic. It's the bad Pavlovic, man.
Okay. So, Wisky, before I come to you, Wisky, can you just tell me who did this? I need to know
Well, is
who
that
actually
Winston
did.
Churchill?
Wisky, was this
you,
Kalista?
Wesley?
Oh my
It was
days, man.
It was no. This was from the London Museum. It's in there somewhere.
It's a real picture.
If that's Callisto, bro.
No, I just happened to be in there, and then I just captured the footage of that. So it was.
Okay, so look, it's okay. YSK, what's the thing you should? Then I'll come to you, Patrick, afterwards. So YSK, like Kane.
Elijah.
Why was Kane playing like he had a piano on his back?
Really, really important. Just a quick point. Have we touched on number 47?
You know what? Actually, no. We can circle back. Talk about 47, then talk about Kane. So your thoughts on 47.
Just really quickly on number 47, because number 47, and I won't refer to him by his full name because he doesn't deserve to be.
Wow.
He will be treated as a number going forward until he turns up for his national team. So number 47. I don't know. I know the new Ghostbusters film is out, but this guy is still out there. So actually, the film failed. The film actually failed.
That's crazy, bro.
So
no. But hold on. There was one time where like he did a clearance where he controlled it really well and booted the ball up.
Right. I mean, I don't know if you heard the commentators, but they were saying what a touch that was for clearing the ball.
Yeah.
Oh no, bro. Everybody in the crowd was like, "Oh man, what a touch, bro!"
I'm like, bro, he just kicked to the opposition goalkeeper.
By the way, J2S and YSK, after watching that game on BBC, I understand English media.
See, no, it's no, bro. I can't listen to it.
It was brutal. The level, I had to mute it.
The levels of glazing is unreal, man. Like,
even Bellingham as well. They suck him up every.
Do you know there's a whole hour preview on BBC? That's how much glazing there was. A whole hour.
I'll tell you right now. Like, I'm a majority stakeholder in Bellingham FC, but the way these guys rinse the half volley pass,
bro, he does.
Bro, that was crazy. And in TV, they played that replay twice. They showed it twice on TV.
Guys,
seriously. That pass.
No, seriously, guys.
He could have missed that pass by 10 meters.
No, seriously, guys, like, seriously, in the stadium, guys, like, just give him the ball. About Jude, guys were going insane. Anything that Jude is, oh my gosh, he's only 20. Oh, this guy's amazing.
No, bro.
Wait, you know what's crazy about that pass? You know what's crazy about that pass? It went backward. It didn't go forward. If it went forward, you'd be like, oh, it went backward to a man in open space.
But see, Waska, this is why Churchill needs to relax. Like, Churchill just needs to relax. See, if Churchill was humble, you can win it. The issue with Churchill is Churchill just has too much glaze. You
brainwashed Fabregas as well.
Because here's the thing, Churchill, feel free to hype your guys, 100%. But Churchill, Winston, you gotta relax. Winston has to relax.
They want Churchill to win in Germany. That's the problem.
Yeah, AK, you said the whole progress thing, didn't you?
No.
They were brainwashing Fabregas as well.
And that's the issue.
Yeah.
England fans, they're too desperate. Guys, do you know how much they want to win in Germany?
They want to win.
Do you know how badly? Because you know that we can have an England, and that's the thing. It is your desperation that's pushing.
Can they meet in the final? Can they meet in the final?
Yes.
Yes, they can meet in the final.
100%.
Oh man, that was crazy.
If that happens,
that's a bro.
If that happens,
because I'm like, you see, I can now I need to go somewhere else. Okay. Fine.
Yeah. You're like in the firing line.
Oh jeez.
I wanted to ask you.
Wait. So yes, I'm not safe in Germany. So basically, if England win, they'll shoot at Germany.
No. You'll be no.
Bro, considering also your skin complexion.
No. Wait, hold on. Are you saying that if England beats Germany, they'll just fire a nuke at Germany out of celebration or what's that?
Well, it's put it this way: you were dodging, you're probably dodging chairs today going into the stadium.
Oh my god. Okay, but what's me? Kane.
Look, you know what? I actually didn't mind this performance today because what I was fearing was that he was going to drop further and further back as the game went on because he wasn't getting enough of the ball. But he didn't. Shockingly, he actually didn't. Because we know Kane has this midfielder complex in him, and maybe he was in a past life he was some kind of midfielder.
No, he was a DM in a past, so his past life is coming to hunt.
Something like that. So I'm happy that he didn't, drop back, because that is a key part of determining whether England how far England go in this tournament. Because what you don't want to do is, for me, it's bad enough seeing a right back play midfield. I don't know whether I don't know what's going on there, but that guy doesn't offer anything defensively as a right back, so I don't know why he's going to offer you defensively as a midfielder. But what you don't want to do is you don't want to overcrowd the midfield with guys who are not even midfielders. That's what you don't want to do. Bearing in mind, Bellingham is a midfielder, yes, but he has been playing as a forward for majority of the time at Madrid. So his instinct at the moment is goals, goals, goals. He's not in that midfield mode at the moment. So you don't want to overcrowd that midfield with guys dropping in, or so. Even though Kane was he was a non-factor in this game. For me, this is what it's going to have to be going forward in this tournament. Like, he's just going to have to be patient and wait for those clear-cut opportunities to come, because
he has to be a poacher.
Exactly, yeah. He has to just, as a wise man once said, know your role and shut your mouth. Like, that's what he's going to have to do.
A wise man, wow.
Hey, I could have just said a rock, but that would have been rude. So I don't, because he sounded a little frustrated in that post-match interview.
Wait, who? Harriet?
Yeah. He sounded a little frustrated. Because obviously, I mean, I'm sure we all agree he lost his place as the main man in the team. He's completely lost his position as the main guy.
Bellingham, yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I don't know if
100%.
that's
Yeah.
Wait,
frustrated about it.
not according to the Sun or so.
Nah, he has.
No. According to the Sun, Kane and Foden are still the
Yeah,
lifeblood of the
well,
team.
fuck the Sun.
It's called 3 lines on the shirt.
Yeah, bro.
Jules
It's called
Mace
3
still
lines
gleaming.
on the shirt.
Three lions, three Godzillas. Who the fuck cares, man? Look,
The jewels remain still gleaming.
Yeah, he's still. It is, man.
bro,
Never
look,
stop believing, even though you have 30 years of hurt.
the reporter didn't stop name dropping Bellingham, and this guy was I can see his left eye twitching.
He's not over that.
Actually,
Not over that.
That's
Madrid lost.
wait, let me just hit this. So shout out to I don't have a name. Says England buys a lot into their hype. I'll say this again. I swear to you, if England, I know this will never happen. If England can humble themselves, they have a great chance to win a tournament. Every time England overhype themselves, they never win, and that is the whole issue, because you feel that you're the best in the world, and England feel like if they have this divine right to win a tournament, where it's like, your country's only had one major win, one. So what divine rights do you have? But the way these guys act is like, England, we should walk off all these guys. I'm like, wait,
huh? England set a new record for tonight. They've played 39 games. It's the longest a team has played in the Euros without winning it. They broke that record today.
Wait, please tell me. I don't know if you already talked about this, but please tell me everyone in here has seen that picture of Iniesta surrounded by the Italian.
Oh my god!
Yes,
Oh my god!
Yes.
Oh my god!
That made me sick.
Wait,
Oh
what?
my
What?
God.
Wait.
I've got it.
So there's a.
Jateless, can you please share the screen of it?
There's a famous picture that Iniesta's in the middle, and he's surrounded by Italian players, obviously paying homage to.
That one on. Oh yeah, I saw that. The Bellingham. Yeah,
there's a picture of Bellingham surrounded by.
I saw that one. But that, bro, that's what I'm saying. There's something in us, bro.
Three Serbians, bro.
Please share my screen. Please share my screen.
Look at the names. Look at the names around Iniesta, bro. Those are normal Italians, bro. Normal Italian players,
I don't want to be rude about Serbia, so I won't say anything. But also, I'll keep it going. Elijah, thank you for the member for 18 months. Thank you, bro. Kane needs more Eba and Fufu in his life for elasticity in his hips. Man's is stiff, bro.
That's gonna make it worse,
bro. I tell you right now, dude is stiff, man. Like literally, this guy. This guy, he can't move. This guy can move, but it's true. This guy, this Eba, Fufu, Amala, stockfish, and starch, and egusi.
No, he needs
Okay.
pepper soup.
But are you not guaranteed to lose your hair if you eat this?
All right. Oh, please. So, guys, let's talk about Jude. Let's talk about Jude. Let's talk about
What
Jude.
about
so
Saka,
guys.
man?
Oh no. I'm Jude, and then we'll
Let's
get
talk
Saka
about
afterwards.
Bukayo, man.
So my thing is that, guys, YSK, you should be happy that you're investing in his stocks, because people will tell you to actually take those stocks. I'm not naming any names, but there's specific people who would say that you should remove those stocks right now because all he is a Frank Lampard merchant. Not naming any names. But YSK, let me tell you why you should invest in those stocks. You have to know what Bellingham is. Bellingham ain't no Zidane. He ain't no Dino. He ain't no Iniesta. What Bellingham is a psychology merchant. He's there to be effective. He's there to do good. Because when you watch that game, it was like, it reminded me of that older golden generation where Lampard, Bex, Gerrard, who is trying to take control of this situation here? Who is trying to call for the ball? But what I should see is Lampard, Gerrard, Bex. Scared. When I was watching the game, Bellingham was like, okay, I want to bring this ball here. And there were many opportunities. This is why you see a lot when you actually see a game. There were many opportunities where he was like, bro, give me the ball here. Like, just give me the ball. But whether it's lack of ability or lack of vision, they were not actually giving him the ball in just those little pockets of space that can actually create something interesting. But guys, facts are facts. This was a difficult game for England. And the guy who came up with the definitive moment was Bellingham. Goals win games. And we're here to score goals, and we're here to now say, what's up? Bellingham's job is not to perform, do these crazy tricks, pirouettes. He's there to be effective. He's there to be like, I'm here to score that goal. I'm here to make that pass. I'm here to make that pre-assist. I'm here to create this situation. And that is what England have been crying for, because what Bellingham is doing is what they think Foden is. So, but the sad reality here is you still play for England. England are not winning any Euros, because when it comes down to a crunch time, I'm not putting my money on England beating a team when it comes to crunch time, because this team just lacks that winning ability. Now, having a Bellingham there is key because he's bringing that Real Madrid psyche, but there's only so much you can do when you're having to now fit Foden into this damn team, and Kane plays like he has a truck driver on his back. So 87, where you at with Bellingham? Overrated, goal merchants, or people need to put some respect to his name?
It's a bit tricky because I do think people do overrate him a bit. People are saying like he's like Zidane, which I think
He's not Zidane.
which is I think blasphemous and disrespectful to Zidane. But I
he
do
wears
think he
number
is
5 for Madrid.
But 87, do you know what it is? 87, do you know what it is? It's England tax.
Yeah.
And because England holds so much sway, look at the lines around the Buckingham Palace every single day, tourist tax. So
Well, what kind of lines?
So they will always overhype every player, because 87, I agree with you.
But
Bellingham is a talent. Bellingham ain't no bloody.
But HH, in fairness, you said that Cole Palmer was like a new R9. So I mean,
Yeah, you did say that actually.
It is
You
seven.
did say that.
You did say
that. It is rude to interrupt someone when someone is speaking.
You did say that.
87, can you please finish your point?
He was like R9 Cole Palmer.
87, don't worry, I'll start missing guys for you. Don't worry, 87. Let me mute him and let me
you did
mute
say that,
this
you definitely
guy.
did.
Where's YSK? 87, continue. So
Did
talk to
you
me.
say Palmer's like Figo?
And let me meet this dude as well. So 87, go for it.
Yeah, I mean, Bellingham's been amazing. He's got the goals to back up his case. I remember he was one of England's best players in the World Cup, and yeah, I mean, he's just amazing. Like the mentality he's had.
But
like,
87, is he enough to lead England to the Euros? Is he enough? So
I don't think.
Is he enough? Can he lead them to Euros?
I think as good as he is, he's a great player, talented player. I don't think he alone is going to be enough. I think the other players have to step up because we know football is a team sport at the end of the day. If Bellingham alone can't just do it, the other players need to show up as well. He is a great player. But the other players have to show up as well. So, yeah.
BMF, what are you saying about your boy Bellingham?
See, Jude is. I agree with what you're saying. He's not the most, phenomenal player type of voice, like doing tricks and flicks. What he's there for is just to be effective. You just get your goals, that's literally his job, and he does that well. Is it enough for England to win this tournament? The answer is no. I think they're one of the top side that team is so unbalanced in certain way. Like that, in this England team is so unbalanced. And I was speaking about it when Southgate literally picked the team. I'm like, this team is not balanced at all. So Jude cannot do it by himself. He needs help. You have Foden. I thought you guys already had the conversation, but Foden conversation is a nasty one. Pep, what Pep has done.
BMS, sorry, I have to correct you. His name is number 47.
Or Philip.
Or 47. Or 47. Sorry.
Or Philip.
Or 11.
No. His name is either 47 or Philippa.
I mean, 47
that's
makes
wild.
sense.
That's wild.
47 makes sense and he does the fun celebration.
That's a what? No.
You see, I can call it 47 because Agent 47 is the name of that Hitman character in the video game. So call him Princess Philippa. Go for it, BMF. Go for it.
So the guy, right? Like
that's a clap princess.
You can't. He's not the guy for England. Like the thing about international tournament is that you always have your main guys, that you can rely on to go get you goals, win your games. The thing with Foden, yes, he's talented, right? But he's not a main guy for his. He can't be a main guy when you need other help. When you need help, basically. He's not the main guy at sea. He's not the main guy. He's not the main guy at England. So. Jude, as much as he's going to do it well, he can't do it by himself. He needs help. And you have Kane. God knows what has happened to Kane. The guy scored 40 goals. He's looking like a. The guy looked like a truck driver out there. Saka might do something, but I think him still is carrying.
BMF, can Bellingham lead England to glory? It's coming. It's coming.
Against the teams that they might face. Especially France, like I think they can't win it. They can't win it. You can't let them.
How good are France really? No. How good is Mbappe?
No.
How good is Mbappe really? Mbappe.
If Ragbow dunks on Mbappe tomorrow, okay. I want you to load that emergency hangout if Ragbow dunks on Mbappe.
You want to do an emergency hangout from Dusseldorf?
Yes. From the stadium, bro.
The emergency hangout from Dusseldorf is crazy.
Outside the stadium emergency hangout, man. Open hangout emergency stadium, man.
Interview the French.
If Ragnick, if the Rag, if he pulls out against Mbappe, I want you to invade the pitch and start the hangout on the pitch, bro. I want you to start the emergency hangout on the pitch.
That would be crazy. So basically, I'm doing the emergency hangout as security guards are basically like dumping a black man out of his stadium.
I want you to start the intro as you're dropping the shoulder on the security guard.
Yo, Wazke, quickly go for it. Wazke, go for it. Speak. AK, you don't. AK, there. AK, go for it. J2S, Bellingham. Why do you hate him so much?
I don't hate Bellingham.
You call him Frank Bellingo.
Yeah, I was saying because
no. Wazke, no. I wish I think I just said something.
I was just comparing him to Frank Lampard because he was crashing in the box, getting a goal for England. That's what Frank Lampard did.
So he's a crashing into the box merchants, basically.
Yeah, now he is because he's not a midfielder anymore. Now he's not a box to box. He's that last man getting in the penalty area because it was good movement from him because there's no marking him, and there's a reason there's no marking because he's got good movement off the ball, and the cross from Saka was good as well, but. Some of the glazing I saw was crazy.
Yeah,
like that pass they kept showing. I'm like, they did a little compilation at halftime. There was some he did a turn, passed the ball, but it went out of play. I'm like, So it didn't end up with anything. Like, what are these people are crazy in England.
Just look
But-
at England. They are desperate. I think
Like,
it's they're
Jake,
desperate.
did you see them brainwashing Cesc Fabregas too?
Yeah, the Cesc Fabregas before the show was saying 3-0 England. I'm like, dude, no. Like, they've got Fabregas. They got Fabregas now. That's another one gone.
It's the check. It's the check. You know, you gotta do it for the check.
Factos.
But on Bellingham himself, like he had like people saying he's world class and all that. Like today, I'm like none of the England players were great. Like Bellingham was decent. It wasn't his best game, but you know he was decent. He was standout player to say. But England played poor. He was the one that he was the best player that stood out in a poor side. Basically, him, Bryce, Saka, Gay. He at the back as well did pretty well, but Bellingham, he's not going to be enough to carry this England side because if Bellingham doesn't score, who's going to score for England?
And I think that's the key thing because for Bellingham, it's like his main asset is trying to just engineer something in the front end and really goal scoring. But the thing though is that Bellingham is not a playmaker. He's not a creative guy. He's not an Iniesta or a Totti or a Snyder where these guys are able just to create and engineer things. Oh, look at that pass. Oh, look at that. So, but the thing for Bellingham, which is why I say like, you know, it's England need a playmaker, which isn't Bellingham. Bellingham, I think, is another attacking threat. I think he's another offensive
It depends
threat.
what formation you do because Gareth Southgate, he left his best career at home and that was Maddison is your actual proper old school number 10 that would create chances. Just take Maddison for backup. Like we're seeing, like Adam Wharton. What's the point of taking Adam Wharton? He's not going to get any minutes at this tournament. There's no point in picking him.
Why
he's
is
just picking him to be fancy?
Does anyone know why Trent as a right back is playing midfield? Does anyone know that why it is?
See, that's the part of the reason why
He's passing.
His what?
Even his passing wasn't that great today. Like, he
This is
lost
the
the
part
ball
of the
so
reason
many
why-
times.
This is the reason
He's
why
passing it. Basically,
this is why I think England will never win this competition. The fact that they think Trent is a midfielder because he can clip a pass and he can do fancy stuff. Put the guys like play him as a right back. Like I said this before even the game starts. Like
Can he defend? Can he defend?
Forget about defending.
To be fair, in this game,
Did you just say forget about defending?
No.
Midfielders need to defend as well.
I mean, it's in this game.
That's stupid.
Artist what you're saying?
If you were going to keep Trent on the field, right, you could have what you could have done in this game is you could have actually made Trent go back to right back after some time, and you could actually put Kyle Walker on the left hand side as well because Trippier was struggling to a certain extent. And actually, the pace from Walker would have actually, even though Walker plays right back, that pace from Walker would have actually given the Serbian defenders more problems. You know, if you really want to keep Trent on the field, this is the point with Southgate. It's like. You know, he doesn't seem to have that tactical flexibility to think, hang on a minute, like I want to utilize the best attributes of players. At the end of the day, Trent is a fullback. That is Trent's position. That's always been Trent's position. This whole midfield thing, yes, okay, might work for once or twice here or there, but that's not his position. And when you have players on the bench like Mainu, I'm not going to say Gallagher, but you have.
No, respect Gallagher.
No, respect Chelsea's captain,
bro. When that guy came on, I felt shame. I felt shame. Because wait, hold up. That's Chelsea. Wait, Chelsea's representation comes from St. Kitts, and his grandfather's black, dark skin, by the way. So I say. Put the brother on, and brother as in BROTHA.
What was the reaction like in the stadium when he actually entered the pitch?
Yeah, exactly.
Ahead of Cold P.
No. I think people already saw him warming up, and guys are like, Gallagher, and then after they were just like, okay, fine. But I think guys were like clueless. Okay, why are you bringing on Gallagher?
I swear 10 minutes. He was on for maybe less than 10 minutes, and I'm already seeing like two guys on the floor.
No. Okay. Let me ask you. Who brings more chaos, Gallagher or Nunes?
No, Gallagher.
Gallagher.
Crazy.
No, you don't
He's a Kelly player, bro.
And that's your captain, by the way. That's your captain. So
Exactly. Respect the captain.
Yeah, man.
It's like
that's your captain, bro.
I don't know how this guy made it to the Euros. Gallagher really. This guy.
I don't know either.
Can anyone tell
Bring
me
the passion, bro.
He's the
What would
epitome
you-
of England. He's
I think
England in a nutshell.
what's the guy who went from Southampton to the West Ham? Ward Prowse. I'd have taken Ward Prowse for freaking Ward Prowse over Gallagher.
Ward Prowse is a free kick merchant, bro. That's
Wait, hold on. So
That's
shout,
it.
we shout to McDaddy's who says, "Not that deep. Iniesta lost the ball that play." But wait, what's
I don't
mean?
think
though?
so.
No. But the whole point
Why
is
does
a
it
larger
matter?
point. Bellingham will never be in the same class as Iniesta. Never.
Wait, and
Never.
So you should never put Bellingham and Iniesta. Iniesta is literally one of the most skilled midfielders of all time. All time.
Yeah,
Bellingham is
wait,
never going to be in that.
wait,
Bellingham should never be put in the same breath as Iniesta. Never.
wait to McDaddy Zard. The picture.
Man said
Bellingham.
McDaddy's dad.
Yeah,
That's
Bellingham
crazy.
is going against
read the
a
name.
Serbia side that has Pavlovic and I don't know who the other Viches basically. And then
That's a
Bro,
bit racist.
bro,
No, that's
that-
crazy.
that-
No.
That's still a
That if I had my cards, that would be yellow. Chase that would be yellow.
Nah, that's
Bro,
a
that-
red, bro.
bro.
And also, Jace was I dare to say that's in front of those sets because I saw those sets. You know that they're
I
wearing
mean,
all black with like
wait,
you know
Wait, AJ, did you?
Jace was they were wearing pirate jerseys. They had a
AJ,
black shirt
AJ.
Oh
with
no!
like a
Did you
pirate
not?
thing.
Did you not see the fan doing the Nazi salute?
HH.
So shout out to your boy 50 new sales. Talksports called Jude the English Zidane.
Oh
Thoughts?
my days, man.
They're psycho. They're psycho. Come on, Patricio. England overrated as F. Only one goal against Serbia.
Wait.
But no. But my thing is that the bet. That's what I said is that at least they can build into the tournament. At least they can build into it. Man, it's almost slides behind me. Bliss 8. Bellini or Black Tomini? What is most
What?
Oh my god, Black Tomine is crazy.
No way, bro.
Nah, see that's not getting disrespectful.
Wait,
Yeah, that's a bit disrespectful, man. Respect.
Have you not seen? Have you not seen the other name? It's Belly Dope.
That's crazy, bro. That is crazy.
They're doing Belly Dope.
That's messed up. No, who came up with this crap? Belly.
Oh, Lance came up with Delaney. Yeah,
Nah,
Lance
Rance
came up with.
came up with Bellingham.
No comment.
But I don't know about
Black Tomini is disgusting.
Bro,
That's F.
Rance is a prick, man. I swear.
Okay, last bit because I need to sleep, guys. So Sacks.
Yeah,
We
give
can
him his
see
flowers,
it. We
man.
can see it becoming more
Give him
than
his flowers,
behind
man.
you.
You know, I know, guys. You can see it's actually Yeah, well, it's almost
gonna be
it's almost
5
5 a.m. It's almost 5 a.m.
Oh,
Remember,
5
I'm
a.m.
in.
Shit.
I'm an hour ahead, so it's almost
That's
5
fine.
a.m.
Okay, yeah.
Wait,
yeah,
HH, did you throw any chairs at the Serbians?
If you look at what the Sabres looked like and what they were wearing, I wanted to stay for. Basically, these guys are prime, pure Eastern. Basically, these guys were
but
actually
AJ,
from the
AJ,
Eastern European soil.
Be real. They throw chairs at you anyway. So
All right. So look, basically, Saka. Is Saka underappreciated for what he does
Very,
for-
man.
Yes,
So,
yes,
very,
Yes,
absolutely.
incredibly.
Absolutely, man.
No, because you know what I saw? I was like, Foden. Bro, and look at this Saka guy. He's playing that. How did that goal come about? It was through Saka. And every time he had the ball, he understood how to play that position. So this whole thing, I'm like, Foden. Saka, this is my position, is what I play, and I play it well, and I execute. So my thing is that I think this, because see, I've always felt that, again, let's put it because Saka and Foden. I think Foden is the better footballer. And I think he scores higher on the eye test and has better aesthetics. Who's more effective? Especially for England, it's Saka.
He's
Saka,
the best
so-
performing England player.
Yeah,
You
like,
never
you know, like
had a bad game for England. Never had a bad game for England.
ever since this guy has been for England, he's not dropped below a 7. So in tournaments, in all tournaments, this guy has not dropped below a 7. And I'm like, wait a minute, This guy needs to be given a lot more credit in terms of his consistency for England international tournaments. So he doesn't have to come with any of this PR of play here, play here. This is my position. Play me this my position.
HH,
So let's not have any of this Foden on the right crap, bro.
HH, let me stop you there. Do you genuinely think that a guy called Bukayo will get credit?
It's true though. It's so Nigerian.
I want to use that. Do you think?
No. Artists and artists. This is why you need to understand. When I was traveling with these England fans, I was like, I get it. Bukayo Saka can't be the main guy. He can't be. Because when you hear 3 lions on the shirt, Waske, do you know what a lion is? Waske, a lion is Harry Kane. A lion is John Stones, Maguire. Wow. A lion is Pickford. Those are lions.
Wait, there's something. Wait.
You see, Gallagher's Gallagher's like a half line. You see, Saka and Eze.
That's crazy.
No, Gallagher is a kitten. Gallagher is a kitten. Gallagher is a kitten.
He's a crazy cat, man.
So my thing is that because see, this is actually my older brother who basically tutored me to this. Listen, my older brother said, look, do you know a lion is Alan Shearer? That's a lion. A lion is Tony Adams. That's a lion. There's only been one black lion, and that was Paul Ince. Paul Ince was the only black lion.
So that's Scar. So he's Scar. Paul Ince is Scar.
Why is that's a yellow? That's I don't care about that. Why is that's straight. That's straight yellow. So my thing is that.
Wait, who are the hyenas then?
It's okay. Let me ask a crazy question. Do you think that the fans show Saka enough love outside of Arsenal fans?
No.
I don't think so.
Not really.
What about John Barnes? Was John Barnes lying?
Oh,
No.
you're trying to mention.
Very good player. He wasn't a lion.
What about Rocky Rockcastle?
No.
What about Rio?
Ashley Young?
Okay. So what's it called? BMF. Okay, so no, BMF. Why don't you think Saka gets enough credit outside of Arsenal fans?
It's because
someone said Kane's
we already know why. Like, we already know. You started.
I can't even laugh at that. But that's crazy.
Because there's something wrong with people.
Are you serious?
There's something wrong with people. Wait. So BMF, explain to me.
Look, what's going on? What's going on?
Oh, seriously?
Look, BMF, just keep talking. BMF, just talk. BMF, I need you to just BMF, say anything. BMF, say anything.
I think the reason why Saka doesn't get his credit is because we already know he's basically like he's being.
What does the great credit? What is the great credit?
What's going on?
Wait, what? Patrick, are you alright, bro?
Oh yeah, I'm okay.
BMF, can you just talk? BMF, talk. BMF, if someone's private, just talk.
I think Saka doesn't get enough credit because the guy, like, obviously we know why. We know why. We know it's the skin color.
Wait. What? Why? I don't know why.
What do you mean you don't know why? We know why.
Okay. Is it really just down to skin color? Or is it hold up. Or is it just Arsenal hate? Anti-Arsenal hate?
No.
I don't think it's Arsenal hate because yes, take away, the Arsenal banter said, but like the fact that this guy, right, especially the last game they had, a friendly game where they lost or something against Iceland, and they used him as like literally the cover picture for the,
That was crazy. That was old, yeah.
Like, I don't think it's the Arsenal hate because if he was,
or is it that newspapers are angry that Saka plays so well on our flank and they probably want Foden out there?
That's you can look at it like that because
I think the issue is like, okay, where can you fit Foden? Just play number 10. Okay, because really Foden can only play 2 positions. Either you play him on the right so he can cut in on his left like Saka, or you play him in the number 10.
Because
I'll be real with you. Foden's best position is wide right.
Yeah, because
Foden is not a number 10.
Yeah,
Foden is not a number 10.
Wait, because hold on, because I remember
no. Basically, where Saka plays, where he can cut in from the left.
Hold on, 2021 Euros, right? The first couple of games they had, Foden was literally on the right. The last Euros they had, Foden was starting before Saka. I think this was when Saka
and
came.
he stunk though.
Yeah, he was starting before Saka, and he was on the right. Then Saka came in and literally, he went on the bench since then. So you might have a point, but I just think that the thing with Foden is this: that Foden needs multiple things for you to, multiple access for him to like perform. Saka on the other hand can just
perform.
On the right, I can execute. Foden cannot. He cannot. That's why you see him struggling in this game because he's not. He doesn't have his Manchester City team in terms of the covering his weaknesses. Now in the international tournament, you basically he's basically exposing himself for the weakness he has in this game. Where Saka on the other side is just he gets the ball, knows what to do, execute every time.
Right. So Eminence, do you think Saka gets enough credit?
Nah, he don't, bro. He don't. I think is what do you call it? Tribalism. It's tribalism, bro. Rival fans obviously.
So I think it's an Arsenal thing.
Yeah, bro. Like it's part of. Yeah, I think it is, bro. Like everyone's saying.
Okay. So if that's true, so do you think that Rice isn't appreciated enough by England fans? Rice.
I think Rice is a bit different though, because again, go back to the whole colour thing.
Oh wow.
No, but it's true though. It's true though. Like I don't think he gets credit, but I think he's so underrated, bro. Every time I see him play for England, he plays really well. Like, but he never gets the credit. And it's like England lose, who's in front page? Saka. Like, I don't. I think it's racism. I think it's Arsenal. I think it's everything. No, it's true though. Like you got to say how it is. But it just
Patrick, thoughts on Saka? Do you think he's appreciated enough for England?
Yes, he is appreciative, but Bukayo Saka, he has been the top key for England, but he has 27 goal contributions so
top
far.
Key?
Oh yeah. Oh, I was trying to say he's one of my top key players for England. Well, as you can see, the Arsenal player that he might do, he might have 33 caps or more, but he has been doing so good, but comprehensively comparing to the other matches that England plays with Bukayo Saka, well, he has been doing a lot of goals, a lot of assists. So you're trying to tell me that that this player
who's more key for England, Saka or Bellingham?
I'm gonna say both. Eventually though,
if you had to choose, gun to your head. If you had to choose, gun to your head.
Going to be head. Oh, of course. I'm going to choose Bellingham. But for example, Saka has been one of the more mortality of them players. With Bellingham just scoring the goal and eventually just having to get something from it. So you have to probably
Mr. Jackal,
know.
that's a yellow, by the way.
This is really, really good. Yeah.
So what's it called? So Rank, do you agree with Patrick that between Bellingham and Saka, that Bellingham is probably more key than Saka, even though Saka is super consistent?
I feel like it would depend a bit on the game. If you need someone that can come from the wing to try and disrupt opponents, if the opponent has like a weak left back or something. We've seen, times again that maybe Bellingham one game is better than maybe Saka one game is better. And let's not get it twisted. Like Saka didn't have an amazing game today. No one in England did, but at least he was being more effective, and definitely they were trying to use that right-hand side a bit more. But I think this comes down to something that you touched upon a few weeks back or even a few months back about like the English fans. I even have the shirt here with me, so like I can demonstrate, because I'm not English and I don't have like, I don't think I have like a 1%.
Wait, why are you wearing a Belgium jacket?
Because tomorrow Lukaku is gonna cook. That's fine.
There we go. Thank
What?
you.
Oh my god!
Waske, shut up.
Listen, I'm not 1%.
He's not alive.
I'm like a mix of Spanish, Italian, Polish. It's very weird. But like, even if I put this on, like probably to English fans, I probably look more English than Saka. Apparently,
you don't look black. So
that's the way they are.
Wow! Wow!
Wait, what just
Wow.
happened? What just happened? Rank, what just happened?
Wait, who said that?
Rank, what just happened? Rank, what just happened? Did that, what?
Somebody said that with
Seriously,
chess, man. Who said that? Who said that?
What? What just happened?
This is what we were talking about.
Oh my god.
I thought Rank did it. What?
Oh my god.
Listen, because then to the English fans, to the English media, they're gonna say that Foden and Kane actually represent what England is. And actually, if you look at the history of England in international tournaments, it's probably true actually that Kane represents what England is. It's actually true that Kane represents what England is. If you look at the history of the English perspective. It's actually true.
No, I mean, no, but
You
man,
cannot deny that.
you see, my thing is that guys, like,
Kane is proper English. Kane is
these,
proper English
these,
because you're a loser.
these are the uncomfortable truths that we have to face with, man. It's the uncomfortable truths, man.
Uncomfortable
Like,
shades.
guys, look, man. Let me rest because let me wrestle for this Austria France game. So, guys, I might see you probably on Tuesday because it depends on how late I come back from Mbappe. And obviously, if Mbappe was disaster class, yeah.
Wait, when are we?
No,
When are we get?
get that stream up. Get that stream up from the stadium, man.
Düsseldorf. So I can take my laptop to
Like, get
Düsseldorf.
you're gonna be making a lucrative stream if you don't. It'll be lucrative, man. It'll pay for your flights, man. It'll pay for your flights if you don't.
No, Addis is not worth it. It's not worth it. I can find the money other ways, you know. So I can sell stuff.
Before you go,
Are you sure?
before you go, three things.
Look
Yeah.
behind you.
Yeah, what's question?
Three things before you go. One, did you do the? If you didn't, when are we gonna get the Jaeger challenge? The video.
It's on its way. It's on its way.
Right,
I'm
right.
scared, but it's on its way. It's on its way.
Number two,
Yeah.
you bet before you go to sleep, have the emergency hangout thumbnail ready.
Oh my god.
and three. You know our boy Dino lost like 1,000 aura points after.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
So guys, I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.
All right.